Part 8 of my day, July 30th, 2020. I rented a apartment from Craigslist. These people were scamming me. These people were trying to extort me with drug dealers, trying to extort me with police. I just messaged the guy. You are to pay now, as you can see. If you're not, I can refund your deposit now. If you're not, I can refund your deposit now. Now this is 8:27. This is 8:27 p.m. right? Now, he just texted me 8:27 p.m. right? I call him.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in.
All right. Now I log on my Instagram. This is my YouTube channel, Terrorist Sex Club. Now I'm what's-her-naming. I'm going to log on my YouTube. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. I got 3 phones. YouTube playing the game with me. Put a devil on the thing. What's the name? Trying to make me like I'm what's the name. But everybody know what they just did, right? She's the evidence, right? She is the evidence right here. You are to pay now. You are to pay now. If not, I can refund your deposit. My website is legit. He texted me at 8:25, and I'll do part 2 of this video so you can see it clear at the house. He texted me at 8:25 p.m. He texted me at 8:25 p.m. Okay, I might have $2,000 for you. I'm telling him I'm going to pay him upon check-in. Now, he said he's going to do the refund. I call him.
We're sorry, you have reached a number.
So I'm reporting the crime, obviously, on YouTube. So YouTube playing the game on me, as you see YouTube lawsuit. YouTube playing the game on me, right? So now, this turns into a $1 billion lawsuit. Now, this is stuff they just did. Public witness this. This is stuff they just did, right? This is stuff they just did. Public witness this, right? They're following me everywhere. Now, you see this right here? The devil, right? Now, it's perfect to where it is. I'm outside. I'm going to go to the grocery store, get something to eat tonight. Shout out to the Army, the Navy, and the Marines. I'm going to be talking to these guys tonight. Now, I come. I say this. They same thing. See the beach report. I'm going to do a full report. I have to get this in while it's hot and it's flashing when they put why YouTube risked their company. So they're in an all-out war, right? So I'm outside Trader Joe's. They seeing kids on the corner. They see kids on the corner. Now look, they send some prostitutes on the corner. So I walk away from her. I walk across the street. Then as soon as I hit the corner, got people what's the name, and they got people riding by saying their thoughts, right? So they're boxing me in. Same thing as the beach report. I'm gonna really redefine this video and do the same thing as the beach report that I did earlier. They following me around all day. Now I'm gonna report the crime. They want to mix kids with the devil. You see what I'm saying? They want to mix kids with the devil. So they did it because they've been boxing me. They've been following me all day, right? So when I do like this, I say, dang, I can report it and get it on what's the name. But I'm not gonna feed into this foolishness. But I am suing YouTube for $1 billion, for billions of dollars, and YouTube is out of business. Facebook is out of business, and Instagram is out of business. So this July 30, 2020, Terrorist Sex Club playlist. I was 2 months ahead on my rent at my Airbnb. So they robbed me and my wife. They robbed me and my wife for the money because they don't want me to know where to stay. Now, my wife is going to pay the rent. Me and my wife coming up with the rent. We was trying to get 2 months ahead so that they can't run her off. They can't run my wife off. So now they're just playing these games and what's the name? Now I'm supposed to speak to the public tonight. I'm supposed to speak to the public tonight, so they think they're delaying my speech, like delaying me getting some food in my speech, but they're not doing nothing. They're just embarrassing themselves because they're gonna still be on my dick. They're still gonna be on my dick as soon as I smoke, do a Molly or do a show, or I have the MJ23. They still gonna be on my dick. So now I'm just gathering the evidence, and I'm talking about the YouTube pawns, but I caught their pawns. So I own YouTube now, I own Facebook, and I own Instagram now. So it's a $1 billion upload. This is US history, July 30th, 2020. They robbed me for my apartment. Robbed me. I was 2 months ahead on my rent. It was my wife's birthday. So they say they snaked on purpose because my wife's doing something for her birthday, right? She's gonna go hang out. So she's gonna spend some money on her birthday, right? So now they come up with this apartment to get me behind on the rent. Like come up with this man who came up with this scam and scammed us. And what's the name? Now I'm walking. I'm going to do a speech. I've been speaking 4 or 5 days in a row. They think I'm running late or something. Like I have a time limit. So they're just playing games on purpose. And plus, you see, they don't care about saying they're the devil. So this is U.S. history, and they want to see who's protecting me, who's following me, who's following my wife, who's going to do something for me. So they all out. They can't stand me reporting Facebook days straight. So they're sick. The devil is sick. But I'm taking over their company. So July 30, 2020, this is a $1 billion upload, U.S. history, and what's the name? They've been stalking me all day. I have to do the fine video. I have to do the perfect video and show you what happened. I'm right here. This guy is dragging me along. I'm walking. This is so perverted, right? You got somebody scamming you, listening to you 24/7. Somebody in your mind listening to you. They watching my moves, and they're working with. See earlier, they're working with children and women, right? So as soon as he blocks the number, they seen a child around the corner. I say, "Ooh, I gotta report the crime," right? So I go on my YouTube, and I see this. I say, like, they blocked the number. I call. I say, "Your number is blocked." So how does this sound when you see this right here?
If you're on YouTube right now looking for beats, I want you to stop because I don't know if you know this, but
How does this look?
That has been disconnected or is no longer in
Then you go on your YouTube to report the crime. I'm documenting the crime. Then you see this on YouTube. So YouTube playing the game with me. Now I look, they have a child coming around the corner. Then I look right there. So I say, this is perfect. I say, no, they want me to feed into the foolishness, mix the devil with my crime, and you know. So then I walk across the street. I walk across the street, then they got somebody coming around the corner. So it's the same shit they've been doing all day, boxing me in, but I'm just going to counter sue. Now these people I see, they turn it to $10 million. I'm at $1 million a second and $300 trillion. These people I see, they turn it to $1 million a second. So peace and love, everybody. Shout out to the people on my side. We had 300 trillion. Shout out to the people on my side. We had $1 million a second and 300 trillion.